Hey everybody, it is I, Super Paul Games, and welcome back to Sakura Santa. Last time we saw some, I don't know, schoolgirl panties, but she's not really a schoolgirl. We need to find out what's going to happen to Akina. She's in trouble in the spirit world. Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to do from here. Well, we could just go hit on some other girl, but my guess is we should go back to the shrine and try and help her out. We had such great plans for Christmas. Like me trying to get more of her boob charms, and yet we won't be able to do anything that we wanted to. That isn't fair for Akina. Absolutely none of this is fair. Yet what can I do about it? She became so meek when she heard about the news. That's the part I really can't stand. The entire time we were together, she was playing tricks on me. She was smiling innocently the entire time when she knew full well that she had been caught. You know, I don't really blame her. Maybe I should, but I don't. Like, if you knew you had like one day left to live, I could understand if you're like, maybe I won't tell anybody till the very end of that day so we can just have fun. I can't just sit here and do nothing. But what can I do? I tap my finger on the table when a small flash of silver catches my eye. Right, I keep forgetting. Spare change just keeps slipping through my fingers. I hate coins, yet I always end up with so many of them. Yeah, see, why don't we go make another wish? Can we go to the shrine and wish for blowjobs from Fox Spirit Lady? Because they're always such a pain to handle, I end up just throwing them in my wallet and never spending them. Then I end up with a gigantic pile of coins in my wallet and have to sit on top of it. I've lost count of the number of times I've lost feeling in my legs because I sat on top of my wallet for too long. It's not a very interesting story, but I used to always do that with coins too. Not in my wallet, because who puts them in your wallet? Where I just come home and throw them on the floor, and then one day I collected them all and I had like $150 in coins. After a quick search in my apartment, I end up with a giant metallic pile of coins sitting on the table. I really do hate coins, but now that I think about it, the only thing I've ever willingly used coins on are the shrine donations. Right, I've always been a big fan of visiting shrines for years. I'm like, it's shrine time, everybody. Every time I go, I always make sure to make an offering. So, surely I have a bit of favor in the spirit realm, right? Yep, because you can buy your way to, whatever, happiness. I must have some more good karma to spend with those spirits. I like how the concept is we can just buy the spirits off. If I donated this giant pile in front of me as a sign of goodwill, would they be willing to hear me out? It's worth a shot, isn't it? Maybe I can bribe spirits. What are they going to use the money for? I have all these coins I don't want. The very reason I went to that shrine in the first place was because I didn't have anything to do and I had a few spare coins. So if I do the same thing, what have I got to lose? Your coins. Even if I can't convince them to let Akina go, at the very least I can show her that she has someone on her side. It's decided then. This pile of coins is going to be donated to their coffers. I hope that the spirits aren't unreasonable, especially with such a generous donation. I know exactly what I'm going to pray for. Boobs and vaginas and butts. And they better answer it. I know what I need to do. Akina! You won't have to be alone this Christmas. We'll go out and we'll enjoy everything this town has to offer. I promise you that. Even if you are a cheeky fox, I think Koji Boner likes that, though. I mean, most of the time he's like, I'm trying to touch your bits. You don't deserve to be alone. Ellipses. Ellipses. Super ellipses. Well, why are you not at the shrine yet, Koji? You're like, I'm going to the shrine to make a difference. Later. I admit that school uniform was nice. He's like, no, I had to take a moment to fap to the school uniform she was wearing earlier. Go save her, you douche. But that's overshadowed by everything else that happened yesterday. I had no idea that Akina was so lonely. But now that I know, I can do something to help her. Since then, I've been very, very busy. I found a ton of spare coins lying around in my apartment. I've assembled them into a single bag. If I want the spirit realm or whatever it is to hear what I'm going to say, you could donate them, or you could just, like, put them all in a sock and hit the priest with it. Then know the spirits have to come rescue him, and then you've got them where you want. And you hit them with socks, too. Sock it to them. Then I need to make an appropriate offering to them. If they're happy with loose change, oh, I like when it's tight better, but then how would they react to this offering? Still, I don't have to do that right away. What do you mean? He's like, she needs help, but maybe I'll go visit one of my other friends. Even though I'd like to get it out of the way, there's still time before Christmas. Yeah, we're gonna go help her out. So today's the big day. I've worked out what I'm going to do for Akina, and then maybe to her. She doesn't deserve to be alone on Christmas. I want to take her out to see the shopping district, the Christmas lights, all of the joys of the holiday. Just thinking about how she's going to be alone at the cold shrine. It's not right. As much as she's teased me with her silly pranks, I don't want it to end like this. Plus, I want to see her end. Delicious. So I'll do my best to see what happens. When I arrive at the shrine, the priest immediately notices me. Of course, I'm the only one that goes to the damn shrine. And by me, I mean Koji. So, you figured something out? Oh, that wasn't... So you figured something out? Yes, I want to make another wish. Let her exploit the loophole again? No, it won't be a loophole this time, you old fuck. I have an entire bag full of coins with me. Pulling the bag out, the priest seems shocked. I jingle the bag. I'm like, hey man, you want this sack? Oh, you know you want it. You know what I mean. Enjoying the sound of the coin shaking. That's a very generous offering. He's gonna be on the internet like, oh, I could buy so many lady panties with this. Ew. Well, I want those spirits, sorry, or whoever they are, to hear my prayers. And for something like this, only a very generous offer is suitable. Don't you think, old man? Well, if there's one rule I've stuck by in my life, it's that everything is worth a shot. That's why I tried to fuck a squirrel once. It bit my nuts. Ow. See if you can appeal to the spirits. Oh, I've got to appeal to them? Maybe I need a sexy dress. I want Akina to be able to leave her shrine. For a few moments after I make that wish, I hear the wind around me die down. Oh crap, I killed the wind. The whole area around me grows silent. I wonder if they actually heard my prayer. It's then that I notice someone slowly walking out of the shrine. Koji! What are you doing here? I wanted to talk to you about what happened, Tits McGee. The priest told me everything. Oh. She crosses her arms in front of her, looking down at the snowy ground. Then, Koji Boner-san, you know I used to spend time away from the shrine. I would do things like chase squirrels and slap babies. Babies can't have a rat on you. They don't tell. They just cry and poop themselves. I did that too. I know how selfish it is. You must really be disappointed in me. I really am a bad person, aren't I? I grab her by the hand. She looks surprised. Don't talk like that. No one deserves to be alone, especially when you have fantastic tits. You were doing exactly what I was doing. In your loneliness, you reached out and you rubbed your boobies on my arm. I can't judge you for that. Loneliness is something I wouldn't wish on anyone at all. For a moment, she just looks back at me. Those big, luminous eyes of hers are dewy. Really? I'm not a bad person? Because I tried to smother like 3 kids yesterday. They got lippy with me. But it was your wish, and I violated that for my special selfish reasons. Akina, Koji Boner don't mind because you're really hot and he's lonely and he likes you and you're a slut. I broke a sacred bond between you and I. That is unforgivable. You shouldn't be forgiving me, Koji Boner-san. What did you break? Are you saying because you didn't tell me everything ahead of time? If so, I guess that's a good attribute that you're like, I'm sorry I wasn't totally honest. I gotta accept that my actions have consequences. You're looking at it the wrong way, girl. I think that a wish that makes 2 people happy instead of 1 is a far better wish. You chose to take up the duties of the shrine. You chose the happiness of others over your own. But now I want to return the favor and give you the Koji bone. I want you to be happy, girl. That is, if you want me to, Akina. I feel her hand squeeze mine. Yeah, please, Koji. As I look to my right, I see the old priest smiling. They're watching you, you know. They always watch. Who is? The spirits. After such a heartfelt plea, they couldn't possibly ignore your wish. So it was granted. Of course, if she ever neglects her duties, the freedom will be revoked instantly. Oh, that's great. They made her a slave. I will never neglect him at all. Like, nah, I do the things I gotta do. Touch the puppet head. Put your head inside the puppet head. But It's nice that I'll be able to leave the shrines. Go and see things. Well, what are we waiting for then? It's Christmas time. I grab her by the hand. Koji! Come on, didn't you want to spend Christmas with me? There's a lot of things we needed to do today, you know. Yeah, you're right! Christmas times! I want to eat a Christmas child cake! I need a Christmas cake! I'll buy you 3! And you can be nice and shove BBW for me! That's big butt woman! What? Sorry. Sorry. Are you sure about that? You probably don't have much money left after. Are you saying I'm poor, girl? Oh, wait. Yeah, I did get my money to the shrine. Don't worry about me, okay? I've got student loans. I'll never have to pay those back. That'll never come to haunt me. Okay. Excitedly, she runs into her shrine. Come here tomorrow night, Koji Boner-san. Why can't we go now? Tomorrow's Christmas? I'll be waiting for you. Wow. Well, I think this is going to be a great Christmas Eve. Ellipses. Ellipses. More ellipses. Well, this is it. It's Christmas Eve. For me, it's the single most important day of the year. I originally thought that I'd be completely alone for this day, and yet here I am feeling nervous about what's going to happen next. Oh, that's normal when you go out on a date with a cute girl, right? I don't know. I've never been on one. I'm gonna explode. Oh, I did. After spending that day with Akina, she insisted that she spend Christmas Eve with me. I have a feeling she might insist she spends a lot more days with you. And, well, I want to spend it with her, too. We only met very recently, but I think I know exactly how I feel about her. Being with her is a lot of fun. Even though she purposely baits me, knows exactly how to tease me, she could be my master and masturbates me. I enjoy every damn moment of it. This is the first time I'll ever be spending Christmas without my family. But I know that I'll be far from alone, because what's important is that Akina is not alone either. If I have to, I'll visit that shrine every day to make sure she doesn't get lonely. That is my wish for her. Anyway, I need to get ready. I think this Christmas Eve is going to be one to remember. That fox probably has a trick up her sleeve today. So, this is it. I've come to the shrine. Yeah, that's what I meant. To take Akina on our Christmas date. Why is my heart beating so fast? I feel like I've become an awkward teenager again. Oh, I'm getting acne everywhere. What about this fox makes me so nervous right now? Is it tits? Love? But how could I feel that way about her so fast? Is it what they mean when they say it was meant to happen? How are you going to explain that to your parents? Mom, Dad, I'm marrying a fox spirit. That I paid money to buy her from the spirit realm. Damn, I'm so confused right now. I need to calm my tits down. This isn't different from any other date, right? I don't know. How often do you have dates in shrines? Does that happen a lot to you, Koji? Kinda doubt it. Surely I won't lose my... I stop as I see her step out of the shrine. Those golden gleaming eyes are sparkling in the moonlight. They're staring right into my soul. She's smiling now. Koji! She eagerly rushes up to my side, slipping under my arm. Are you ready for our date? Hell yeah. Yeah, I am. I don't know what I'm going to get to see this time. Maybe I'll get to touch the tail. Oh, my God. Oh, Koji. Are you okay? Uh-oh. She noticed my nervousness. I grab a handful of snow and plunge my face into it. That's a normal reaction, Koji. A hot girl date. Oh, what do I do? Oh, I shove snow in my face. I'm going to whitewash myself. Ow! For those of you from who aren't from northern climates, whitewash is like basically when you hold someone down in the snow and you shove snow in their face. I was just thinking there's some people who probably didn't grow up with that kind of mean thing that you do to each other. Koji. Don't worry about it, I'm fine. Just needed to cool off a bit. My hot meter was... my voice didn't crack just there because I hit puberty. My hot meter was overflowing. Oh, okay, I won't worry about it. Her tail is eagerly wagging from side to side. The night is young, Koji. We should head out immediately if we want to enjoy our Christmas together. Stop telling me what to do. God, we're not married. Right, okay, we're going. So lead the way. Even though she says that, she's the one pulling me down the shrine steps. You two have fun. I'll look after things until you get back. Look after what? Nobody's coming to the shrine, dude.
Thank you, Mr. Priest.
Well, I think this is going to be a fantastical night. Let's hope that Akina has a great time, too. All the shops are open until late tonight. Yeah, that's nice for us. It sucks if you're working on Christmas Eve. You're like, I wanted to go see my family. Here's another slutty fox spirit I gotta serve. Talk about dedication to their jobs. Akina looks delighted as she rushes from shop to shop.
Koji! Look at these!
I'm looking at these. She's staring hungrily at a bag of rock candy. Rock lobster? The brightly colored and striped, matching the festive mood perfectly. Alright. Don't eat too many, though. You're gonna get fat. We wouldn't want you to have an upset stomach on Christmas Day.
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I'm gonna eat the candies, and I'm gonna run around and have fun times. Fox spirits have iron stomachs, you know.
Yeah, famous last words. You're gonna come back to the apartment and puke everywhere, probably. If you say so. Koji, be nice. You know, I actually don't blame her for being super excited. If she's been stuck in that shrine forever, I would be excited too to get out. She eagerly empties the entire bag into her mouth. Oh yes, put it all in your mouth. Hey, stop that! What did I say about eating too many of them? Koji, you're not her dad. She's probably older than you. Leave her alone.
I was gonna eat the whole bag anyway. I do what I want.
You're not the devil, are you? We didn't free the devil.
What I did was merely save time.
There's no way that you could. Wait, if she just emptied the whole bag into her mouth, how can she even say anything in response? Okay, you tricked me. She opens the front of her kimono. I see sticky globs of red, green, blue, and yellow on her chest. What? You melted the candy canes or whatever that fast with your chest? No wonder you don't need clothes, girl. You're like your own thermonuclear device. So that's where they all went.
Yep, you didn't think I put them all in my mouth, did you?
Isn't it gonna be weird when we walk around and you have colored candy boobs?
I just stored them in my kimono for ease of access.
It's normal to eat out of your boobs. Fox spirits have a weird sense of logic. She comes up with the poorest reasoning for doing bizarre things like this. It's because she's got no pockets in her kimono. It really makes me wonder how they think in the spirit realm. Maybe in the spirit realm they all have giant boobs and do that. They're like, let me just reach into my cleavage and...
Admit it. You love having an excuse to look at my breasticles.
Yeah, I do, Akina. I won't deny that. They're mighty fine. But we can't leave those candies in your kimono. Maybe let me eat some of them out of there with my mouth so they don't make a mess.
Oh, do you want to remove them yourself?
Girl, you a straight hoe. I love it. This damn fox, cheeky until the very end. And that's when Koji murdered her. No, Koji. I mean, sure. The murder didn't happen.
Too late. What were you thinking about it? I mean, while you were thinking about it, I ate them all in my mouth hole.
This fox, she's on another level of trickery. The Norse god Loki would be jealous of her ability to mislead people. I'm sure that's the case. Loki is in, where's Loki live? He doesn't live in Valhalla, does he? Whatever, he's like, if only I could hide my candy that well. Hey, Thor, there's some candy in my crotch. You want to eat it? Thor's like, no, Loki, I told you before, I'm not eating anything out of your crotch. Is it normal for fox spirits to be this sneaky?
Of course it is. You know exactly what you signed up for, bitch. Are we not known for our reputation as the tricksters?
It is then that I have noticed something hard pressing against the back of my ear. Tell me she doesn't have a boner. I look around and see no one there.
Hey, Koji, I think you got something behind your ears.
I slowly reach back to find one of the rock candies there. I don't even know how she did it. She has got some sort of devil magic. She was standing in front of me the whole time. You're like David Copperfield, but hot. I can only shake my head and laugh at her prank. Come on, we still have plenty more to do before the night is over.
Right! Gonna do things.
She slips underneath my arm again.
It's so warm when I'm this close to you, Koji Boner-san.
I can see her ears twitching as she nuzzles against my chest. Girl, I got something else you can nuzzle against. Stinky balls.
Wish I could spend spend so much longer in your arms. It makes me sad knowing I gotta leave him eventually.
Hey, I'm right here whenever you want me, Akina. Wait, you're not gonna ask me to move into the shrine with you, are you? The priest, he's not like your old boyfriend from 100 years ago. You don't like find new ones, do you? Don't think about this ending. Just enjoy it for what it is while you can. It's Christmas Eve after all, and the great thing is if I have a one-night stand and never want to see you again, I don't ever have to come back to the shrine.
Yeah!
She nuzzles up even closer to me.
You're right!
Of course I am.
Where should we go next, Koji Boner-san, man?
So then we passed the Christmas tree in the shopping district that was here behind us the whole time.
What a magnificent Christmassy tree! It's so much bigger than the one we have at the shrine.
You have a Christmas tree at the shrine?
Yeah, I still need to put a present under it for our friendly priest. What do you think he'd like for Christmas this year?
Probably some girly Megs, I'm guessing, or maybe your schoolgirl outfit. I bet he wants to wear that around and be like, I'm a pretty schoolgirl. What? That's a good question, actually. What kind of things does that priest like? I don't really know, Akina. You know him better than me. What does he like?
Well, he said that knowing that I was going to be happy this Christmas was the perfect gift for him.
That priest, what a nice guy. He really is saintly. Now we must crucify him. I must follow his example, minus the crucifixion.
Still, I would like to give him a present this year.
Hey, how about giving him a shrine fortune?
A shrine fortune?
What are you doing, Koji? You're gonna be like, the old man's gonna have a heart attack grabbing at her boobs for those. Her eyes light up.
I never thought of that before.
No, Koji, you don't want her slutting around with everyone else, just with you.
That's like the perfect idea, Koji.
She seems overjoyed.
I'll make him the most powerful luck charm I can be like Lucky Seven Lou. He deserves to have like some fortunes of his own, you know.
I nod and smile at her. It's one thing to go out and buy someone a gift. It's another when a present is something extremely personal, though, and powerful. Akina makes all of her charms. I like her charms. So it's something very personal to her.
I'll do that when we get back.
We don't know what the charms look like. Like, when we got the little charm off of her tit, it'd be funny if we opened it up and it was like maybe a little stick man made out of pipe cleaners. She was like,
I spent 3 days making that. I still want to enjoy this night, Koji.
Of course. So together we continue to wander the shopping district until late into the evening. Eventually I escort Akina back to the shrine. She's been smiling warmly the entire time.
I had the bestest of times, Koji. Thank you so much for being the nicest guy in the world to me, even after everything that happened.
Hey, don't act like you did something wrong. Like I said, a wish that makes 2 people happy is better than a wish that makes 1 person happy.
Yeah, that's right.
She suddenly stops on the very top of the shrine steps.
Sit down with me, Koji Boner Man.
Okay. Akina's bright red tail is lined with silver, shimmering in the moonlight. Man, that must be hard for her to read when she lays down because how big her boobs are. It must get in the way. She looks back at me with the cheeriest smile I have ever seen.
It's so beautiful tonight, Koji. The moon is like a giant, one bald man in the sky. I call him One Ballio.
She looks up at the sky, wagging her tail from side to side.
Christmas is like the best time of the year when baby Jesus comes and delivers all the presents to all the good Gentile boys and girls. And I get to spend it with you. I feel like I am so lucky.
She's holding something in her hand. Is that a shrine fortune?
Yeah, that's the one I drew a long time ago. I held on to this the entire time, never thinking that luck would come my way. But it seems all I had to do was want. It's funny how life can change so suddenly.
I remember thinking those exact words throughout the week. Yeah, I completely agree.
So, I hope you had fun today, Koji Boner-san. I did. I had the most fun I I have not had a date like that in a long time.
Are you dating other people? I mean, sorry, I'm not jealous. How many dates does a fox spirit get to have?
Well, when they look after a shrine, not that many.
Did you go on like POF, plentyoffoxes.com?
You don't get to meet very many people after all.
But you met me, right?
Yeah, I met you. Don't you remember we went and did things? And I will be grateful that I did meet you.
You're not breaking up with me, are you? I didn't even get to touch your tail. For a moment, she grows quiet.
Koji.
She nervously fidgets with her hands.
How do I say this?
You use your mouth and you throw, you expel air through it.
I really like you. Like really like you. You're like so nice, Koji man.
I know, the normally cheeky and lewd fox is becoming a nervous mess in front of me. Is this what I think it is? She going to propose to me? Will I be Mrs. Spirit Fox?
This entire time you've been like so kind. You had no reason to be, but you chose to be anyway. You deserve to have 100 wishes granted.
Oh, sweet. I really don't need 100. All right. First of all, I would like a Dodge Charger. Then I would like a hamburger.
Even 1,000 wishes. I will ward off any misfortune you have for your entire life, Koji.
Damn, girl, you are good luck. She seems to be growing quite emotional now.
I don't want to stay at the shrine anymore.
What? But don't you have to stay here? Didn't you make a deal with the spirits?
I'm going to try my best to leave the post. It's been several hundred years since I volunteered. I think I earned my keep.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty long shift to be I think. But what will you do then? Do you get to remain here in this world if you no longer tend to the shrine? What happens then?
There's such a thing as guardian spirits.
So you're gonna be my guardian angel? Can I fuck my guardian angel? That seems like a conflict of interest, but I'll do it because you're hot.
We can choose to watch over mortal families and ensure their prosperities.
We can do things together, right? Because if Koji moves on and marries someone else and has a family, that would be hell, Akina. If you're like, I love you, but I had to sit here forever and protect you and your family while I watch you be with someone else.
Koji Boner Man.
She grabs me by the shirt, looks up at me with those beautiful golden eyes.
I want to be your family's guardian spirit. No matter where you go, no matter what you do.
I told you, overly attached girlfriend.
I want to be with you always. I want to watch over you always. That's my wish. From now, from the very bottoms, the tiny bottoms of my heart with the blood and the squirts and the bloody squirts. Yeah, that's how it feels. I want to be with you, Koji Boner Man.
She reaches towards my head and gently kisses me on the lips.
I love you, Koji. Do you love me too?
Oh man, this would be awkward if he didn't. There's no turning back after this point. I have to answer her feelings with conviction. Anything less wouldn't be fair to her. I love you too, Akina. And I'm so happy that I met you.
Yeah, we met, remember?
Yeah, I do. She lays her head on my lap, her tail swishing from side to side. This cute girl with beautiful eyes. How did a guy like me end up with someone like her? The fact that she's from another world completely. Now she'll never leave my side. I'll never be alone again, not even when I poop.
What are you doing in there? Perhaps we were meant to meet, Koji Man. So that we could fall in love and spend eternities together. I'm gonna smell your hair when you sleep.
Yeah, perhaps it was meant to be. Eternity is a long time, though. Do you think we'll be able to put up, that you'll be able to put up with me for that long?
The person you love is never a burden, always a blessing.
Girl, I call bullshit on that. Sometimes you love someone and they're a burden, but because you love them, you help them and put up with them. I reach down and begin rubbing her on her head.
Koji, remember my ears?
Yeah, they're right there on your head. Yeah, oh right, sorry. I try to pull my hand away, but she grabs it.
No, it's fine, Koji. It's fine if it's you. You can pet me.
Oh my! And so my Christmas Eve ended with Akina falling asleep on my lap. I'm gonna get to pet the fox. And that's not a euphemism. He really just wants to pet a fox. We watched the moon slowly sail across the endless black sea. I love that sentence. That's really... It conjures up a really good, a very dramatic feeling. It's much better with words than I am. And that was the night that I truly fell in love for the first time. Please be the only time. I don't want there to be an episode where then I dumped that bitch and found someone else. Aw. That's a happy Christmas ending. We ended up with Sexy Fox, and she ended up, despite the fact she's really slutty, she seems to be really slutty just for Koji. And the fact that she wasn't even honest about what she wasn't supposed to do, like escaping and hanging out with him. It's really awesome that she was like, I'm sorry, I hid that from you, even though it wasn't a big deal. Well, I really enjoyed that. In fact, of the storylines I've gone through, this has been my favorite one so far. I don't know if I'm going to do the Asumi one yet or not. Maybe you already know, I don't know. Thanks for watching, everybody, and though it's way late, I hope you all have a foxy Merry Christmas.